Are we ready for another adventure? I need to turn a quest in. We're probably gonna finish Act 1 today, but I need to turn a quest in before we get to that. I don't know if this is true, right? But this is the order that I keep doing because I think it's true. If the first person you click, I feel like it's like Baldur's Gate, right? Where the first person you click is the one that will talk to you whenever you interact with things. So I like to have Anders, and then Varric, and then fucking Carver. Fuckhead McGee. Sir, I gotta tell you about your dead wife.
This ring is all I have to return to you. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
It was on Ninette's hand, which was cut from her body. She's dead.
On her hand? Huh, I see. Well, maybe you should take this back. I don't want anything that might link me to her death. Especially with their family asking questions. No, they're going to blame me. I just know it. Excuse me, sir. I have arrangements to make.
Okay, no one disapproved, so that was a good thing to do, I guess.
Absolutely.
I don't know, feel like that's important information to know that your wife is dead. Also, I got 1 sovereign from that, dude. That was an awful payout. Something that I do need to search up. Increasing your cunning attribute to your rogue characters. It is not a separate skill tree, but a passive ability determined by cunning threshold. So your cunning needs to be leveled. Oh, I've been leveling his dex, so that would explain that. I think maybe if I was to talk to the guy at the market, he would probably be able to reset them. Hello, sir. You have nothing to say to me?
It's so rare to have company. Well, company at any rate.
Wisdom. What was that?
All manner of crafting lore gathered from throughout Veda. Price is negotiable. Those rare, enchanted goods are the prizes of my collection. As to socks, you can never have enough socks.
It's true. No.
Few people are worthy of an invitation, you know. They search the sewers for the Emporium and accost poor urchin. And I tell urchin to say, "No, you are not worthy. Starve in the sewers." Except urchin never speaks.
Oh, okay. I just saw some over here. Oh, the Vessel of Tears. Oh. Although this wax-stopped vessel is clearly labeled tears shed during the burning of Treviso, many questions remain. not the least of which is Witch Burning of Treviso, when the Kunari conquered it in 635 steel, when it was burned by the liberating armies of the White and the Black Divines during the Second Exalted March of 752 Storm, or when it accidentally burned to the ground in 862 Blessed after a dockhand knocked over a lantern in a warehouse full of lamp oil. Even assuming the correct event could be determined, the question of whose tears have been collected remains. Presumably not any of the numerous fire victims, surviving relatives perhaps, nobles with summer homes of the Antivan coast. It should be noted that nowhere in the label does it say that these tears were shed in relation to the event, so they could have been tears of a woman in Montsimard, weeping because she was not asked to dance at the last costume ball, unaware that at that very moment one of the greatest port cities of Thetis was aflame. From the letter of Brother Fernandad Javidi to Sister Petrin, Chantry Scholar. Probably mispronounced a few things there, but you know, it's fine. Andraste nude repose. Can stone lie with purpose? Can it beckon with raw feminine command, yet shine with an inspiring virtue? The challenge was posted by sculptor Erwan de Glantz, artisan and son of Empress Valgin in Orlais. It was busy work and rhetoric at the time of access, but answer he did, with the reserve of a nation and the passion unhealthy. His subject, Our Lady, though not as depicted as traditional statuary. Arwen's mad ambitions summoned the form of Andraste, interrupted by the tappings of war and devoid of the vestments she assumed after death. It was living, commanding, obscene, yet inspiring to gaze upon it, would to be enthralled, spiritually and physically. It was the latter that alarmed Chantry officials. They blanched at the thought of Our Lady being possessed by such a base appeal, even as they too were drawn. The work could not be destroyed without threatening the balance between empire and hallowed, so a grave censorship was enacted under the guise of honoring enchanters. Enchanters were tasked with extending an ethereal, the ethereal that hides the fade, drawing it around the form like a cloak. Our Lady remains in the stone and in this world, but mortal eyes are forever denied her treasure and glory. She is veiled in every sense. As in all things, unintended consequences must vex those with pure intentions. Modesty would have been better served by a thickened sheet, drawn back when techniques were to be studied. As it is, the sculptor's skills are accessible only to an exploring touch, defining the shape by intimate caress. All manner of strange congress has stemmed from tempted hands and the innocent wish for clarity. From Art and Shame, Forbidden Wonders of Faith by Foysen D. Fort. Translated by Philium Abard. Oh.
Please, don't fondle and trust.
I didn't have any intention to, alright? She does have some titties, though. The Pickled Apples of Arlitham. I express my incredulity to the shop's assistant, who coldly noted that he did not like my implication. He insisted that every article in the Black Emporium was genuine, no fakes, imitations, or cheap knockoffs. I must have appeared unconvinced, for the assistant narrowed his eyes at me and disappeared into the bowels of the shop. Returning several minutes later, he removed the jar of pickled apples from its display case and proceeded to carefully, reverently remove the wax seal from the lid of the jar. I watched with fascination as the jar was opened and a single rosy apple pulled from it. It looked as if it had been picked just that day, at the peak of its ripeness. With a paring knife, the assistant cut the tiniest sliver of flesh from the apple and presented it to me. The flavor of that one small sliver was astonishing. It was as close to a perfect apple as ever there was. I was experiencing the essence of every apple ever eaten, and that ever will be eaten. When it was over, the sense of loss that filled me was sharp enough to move me to tears. The rest of the apple was returned to the jar, which was then resealed. I paid 5 sovereigns for that single taste, and I believe I got the better part of the bargain. From the letter of Brother Ferdinand Genovese to Sister Petrin, Chantry Scholar. I was waiting for him to say something about it.
I'm tired of those plebeian items. Take what you like. No charge.
Oh, okay. Take.
No charge, Thaddeus. You hear me?
Thanks, I guess. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Oh, is that the screaming that I'm hearing over here? Is it the box of screaming by chance? I received the box from a man I met in the Silent Plains. He spoke a little and would not reveal his name. For reasons I shall not detail here, I had been kidnapped and left for dead in that gray, wind-blasted wasteland. After days of walking, I was parched and close to death. I was about to dash my head on a rock to speed my passing when the man arrived. He possessed a water skin containing ample water for a person traveling from our location to the Imperial Highway. From there, he said, I could find my way to Solus or Perventium. He offered to give me the water skin if I agreed to take 3 things from him: a glowing crystalline shard, a bronze sphere, and an iron-bound box with no hinges. I asked the man if he wished to have these items delivered. He said that he merely wanted me to have them. It was an odd request, but I was too weak and too desperate to think much of it, so I agreed, and the man put the items in a leather sack, which he handed to me with the water. What about you? I asked. He said nothing, only pointed in the direction of which I had come. There is nothing that way, I said. He merely smiled at me. I found the Imperial Highway about a day later, and a caravan driver agreed to take me to Perventium in exchange for the large glowing shard. In Perventium, I bartered the bronze sphere for new clothes and a room at the inn. That night, I examined the iron-bound box and found no way to open it. I held it to my ear, and I thought I heard slow, measured breathing coming from within. My mind was afire with curiosity, and I obtained from the innkeeper a large hammer, thinking to smash the thing open. The moment the hammer touched the box, it shrieked. The shrill sound pierced the depths of my soul. I gave the box to the innkeeper in the morning and felt better for having rid myself of it. A page torn from the mysterious journal on display in the Black Important. So, is the box alive? Is that what I'm learning? That it's not. It's the box. Books and antiques. Okay. It would be here, right? That I would get the thing. There's the crafting table. But there's... Oh. Maker's Sigh. Oh. This concoction allows whoever consumes it to permanently relocate his or her attribute, specializations, and spells or talents. So, alright, Varric, you should be good to go. I hope. God, I hope. Oh, I hope. Thanks, sir. I appreciate you. I love you. Please let me open this chest. I'll cry. Also, for context, for those who weren't watching me edit yesterday, I kind of put 2 and 2 together because I'm an idiot. And this is absolutely, this clan here is the same clan that my fucking Grey Warden, hero Ferelden, was in before she became a Grey Warden. So now we get to do this shit all over again. Alright, sir, can you open this now? Oh. Okay, and it didn't have what I needed. Fuck. Oh, hey, Anders.
I get so furious when mages try to oppose Templars by turning to demons. There is no better way to ensure we will never be free.
He's so real for that, though, honestly. What's this quest that I need here? It's the herbalist one. It's like, but I can't fucking find what I need. It's probably in here, isn't it? It's probably some... Whoa! Whoa! Is it gone? Can I go in here now? No. Well, I didn't piss anyone off that time, though. Ow. Valison blood writing. After my encounter with the Dalish elves on the road of Navarra, I studied every book on the elves I could find. I sought out legends and myths and history and tried to make sense of it all, but there is only so much one can learn from books. I knew that in order to truly understand the Dalish, I would have to seek them out. A dreadful idea in hindsight. In my defense, I was young and also inebriated when the idea popped in my head. Unfortunately, even after I had regained some measure of sobriety, the idea still held appeal. It proved remarkably resistant to my attempts to ignore it. I gave it after a month of that nagging thought at the back of my head and set out to learn about the Dalish firsthand. I trampled through the forest bordering Orlais for weeks before I found out, or was found by, a Dalish hunter. I stumbled into one of his traps and suddenly was hanging from a tree with a rope about my ankles. So there I was, defenseless, upside down, with my robe over my head, my undercloths on display. Descriptions of my predicament might elicit laughter these days, but trust me when I say that it was a situation I would not wish on anyone. Thankfully, my ridiculous appearance may have caused my captor to stay his hand. What threat is a silly human with his pants showing? And so he sat, made a small fire, and began to skin the deer he had caught. I soon mustered the courage to speak. I tried to assure him that I was not there to harm him, but he laughed at this and replied that if I were there to harm him, I had failed terribly. Eventually, we got to talking, and when I say talking, I mean that I asked him questions and occasionally he would deign to answer. He told me that while some Dalish actively seek out human travelers to rob or frighten, most of his people would rather be left alone. He seemed to believe that punishing the humans for past actions only led to more violence. I asked him about the intricate tattoos on his face. He told me that they were called, I want to make sure I pronounce this right. It's Valicines? I think it's Valicines. Blood writing. His were symbols of Andrul the Huntress, one of the most highly revered elven goddesses. He said the Dalish marked themselves to stand out from humans and from those of their kin who had chosen to live under human rule. He said the Valicine, I think it's Valicine, I don't remember, remind his people that they must never again surrender their beliefs. When he finished skinning the deer, he cut me down. By the time I had righted myself and conquered the dizziness from all the blood rushing out of my head, he was gone. I do not recommend that my readers seek out the Dalish for themselves. I was very lucky to have met the man that I did, and to have walked away from our meeting unscathed. Perhaps the Maker watches over those who seek knowledge with an open heart. I certainly would like to think so. The Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of Chantry Scholar, the Brother Genevieve. Hello.
You've returned. Is there something you need?
Oh, I'm looking for ironbark.
Do you have any pure ironbark in stock?
What use is ironbark to you? I've never met a Shem who could bend it to his will. Either way, I'm out of stock. I do know where it can be found, but it is impossible to retrieve. Our people were forbidden from venturing to the area after we lost 2 of our best hunters there.
What's the problem? Maybe I can give you a hand dealing with it.
I find it insulting that you think you would succeed where we could not. The place is overrun by darkspawn. If we tried to eradicate them, we would risk the precious few hunters we have left. I'll show you where the area is. What you do with the information is up to you.
Okay. Okay, so that was that issue, apparently. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh. Damn, just abolish those guys.
Is everyone all right?
God, those guys felt like fucking flies, dude. They did not stand a chance. Oh, Ironbark. There we go. How aged are your dragons? Dude, like fine wine. I'm fining this wine right now. Alright, sir.
You've brought back everything on the list. I'll get to work immediately. And of course, here is the reward I promised.
Yay, I brought back everything on the list. Well, that's it. That's literally everything. Unless that's another part of it. Oh, this does say Act 2. So, yep, that was it. That was the end of that one. So now it is, now we just go on the expedition. I have the money. I have the power. Let's do this. Also, I didn't fucking realize who these two were when I passed them the first time. Fucking, it's Enchantment Boy.
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous place?
Not with such fine protection. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents?
Enchantment?
Just so.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled Dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most Dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
I like enchantment.
And he enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this sort of expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never captured a tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine woman. After all her accomplishments, may she find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Alright, here we go.
Varric, where did you get off to? And what are you planning?
Bartrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner.
What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why'd you go promising something like that?
Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we?
Maybe you have a point.
So we're partners?
That depends. You got the coin we need?
Are we talking a full share here, or what?
If you have the coin, sure. You'll get a full share.
That seems like a lot for an expedition.
We're going lower into the deep roads than anyone's ever dared. Who knows what we'll find down there? Well, that means food and equipment and hirelings. None of that comes bloody cheap.
I do have your coin, in fact.
You're joking.
What did I tell you, Bartrand? Not bad for a human.
All right, partner. Full share of the profit between you, me, and Varric. Now we just need a decent entrance into the deep roads.
These might be just what we need.
What's this? 3? 4 entrances into the deep roads, all in the free marches? Where'd you get these?
A wizard did it.
Well, color me astounded. We just pick the most promising one and go. Time to wrap up any business you have in the city, my friend. We'll be gone for several weeks at least. Let me know as soon as you're ready and we'll head out.
Alright. The only thing that I could think of is maybe going back to the house. But I don't think we need to. I don't think they're gonna say anything different. Ugh. So I think it's just time to go.
So are you ready? It's a long trek. If you have any business you need to wrap up here, you'd better do it now.
Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's get started.
And let's not waste any more time. We've chosen one of the hidden entrances. The deep roads there will be nice and virginal, ready for a good deflowering. Ha!
Now there's an interesting image.
It'll take a week for us to get to the depth we need. There are bound to be leftover darkspawn from the Blight. Big risks, big rewards.
Big risk, big rewards.
We shouldn't be taking any needless risks.
This isn't a foolish endeavor. This will work. Now, before wait. Who invited the old woman?
Wait, Mom?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Sir Dwarf, but I need to speak with my children.
Mother, no. We talked about how important this is.
I just want to know one thing. Are you planning on taking Carver with you?
Yes.
I can't leave Carver behind. I need him.
I'm going. It'll be fine.
It's not fine. You can't both go. What if something will happen to you? I understand wanting to do this. But leave your brother here, I beg you.
I said I'm going. Besides, if we're so bloody afraid of Templars, I should go and she should hide.
Well, you're not going to be able to take everyone anyhow. You'll need to decide.
Oh, Varric's locked. And we'll take it. Anders and Carver.
Carver, I beg you. Don't go. Don't do this.
Don't worry about me so. I can take care of myself. You'll see.
Personal drama over with? Now let's get underway.
Been a long time coming, eh, brother?
That it has. The deep roads await!
I'm so glad that Mom just doesn't give a fuck about me and only cares about Carver. That's great. Love that.
No, this can't be right. The champion was an apostate who came to Kirkwall to spread subversion against the Chantry. But you claim this wasn't the case. The champion just happened to have dealings with the Qunari, join forces with a blood mage, a rebel warden, and for what? Coin?
Maybe it's not as simple as you imagine, Seeker.
Simple? Do I need to remind you what your friend did? Do I need to tell you how many lives have been lost? How many more will be lost? You cannot sit there and tell me she is innocent.
I don't know if innocent is the right word exactly.
She must have known. Somehow the champion knew what was down there. That's why she wanted to join your expedition.
No. None of us knew. If we had, she wouldn't have let her brother step foot into that blighted hole.
Is that so? Then tell me your version of what happened on this expedition.
Well, we entered the deep roads as planned, but We didn't get very far.
There's been a collapse. The way forward is blocked.
What? Is there some way around?
Not that I've been able to find. The side passages are too dangerous.
Oh.
Useless! What am I paying you blighters for? Set camp!
Good lord, Bartram.
Problems, brother?
Sodding deep roads. Who knows how long it'll take to clear the path?
Shall we not try to find a way around instead? Seems like the logical choice.
You think I'm an idiot, Varric? The scouts say the side passages are too dangerous.
See? This is why you bring someone like me along.
We'll take a look. If we come running back, screaming, you'll know staying put was the right decision.
Fine, fine. Find a way around. Just do it quickly.
This is why I left the Wardens. I hate the blighted deep roads.
I hate to add to your burdens, my friends, but I fear I must. I fear my boy Sandal wandered off. He's somewhere in those passages right now. I beg you, keep an eye out for him. He just doesn't understand danger like he should.
One man out there alone. What are his chances?
My boy is sturdier than you think. If he has one of his enchantments with him, he'll survive. He's burned down a house twice by accident.
Oh.
I'm more worried about him getting lost. Oh, my poor boy.
When did you last see him?
Not a half hour ago, I turned my back to hand out rations, and he was gone. He gets so easily distracted. Oh, I should have been harsher with my warnings.
We need to search the side passages. We'll bring him back if we can.
Poor Sandal. I can't believe he's done this.
Let's move quickly then.
Hey, if I remember anything from fucking Origins, it's that Sandal is perfectly fine on his own. Alrighty. Let's go exploring. See if we can find Sandal. See if we can find another way through. A little worried about what Varric said, but it should be fine. Sandal. Uh-oh.
Well, I'll be a Nug's uncle. Isn't that Bodan's boy?
Yeah, he do be doing that.
Hello?
It is. The great warrior stands victorious.
You alright?
Are you injured? How did you do this?
Boom.
Boom.
And how did you do that?
Not enchantment.
Oh, interesting.
Smart boy.
Yeah.
Come on. We still need to find a way past that collapse.
Oh. Who's this? Deep Roads. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the Deep Roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the tides together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They are works of art, with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with the statue of the paragons that watch over travelers, with the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface talk about the Imperial Highway built by the Magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles. Perhaps that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrance to the deep roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there are genlocks crawling over Bowhammer now, tearing down our statues and defiling our great works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says that it gets worse by the passing year. The foulness spreads a little further, and the cloud gazers think that darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out into the surface? Huh. One day when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. Transcript from the conversation with a member of the Dwarven mining cast. 890 blessed. I mean, that's true. The darkspawn never just go away, you know?
Ah, here we go. This goes right where we want it to. Let's go back and tell Bartrand. He'll be so pleased. Bartrand, we found a way around your damned cave-in.
It's about time. Let's move out! Holy shit.
Is this what you were expecting?
I thought. An abandoned tag, something old, but... what is this?
How did you even know it was here?
Old scavenger tales. After the third blight. A week below the surface, they said. But nobody believed them.
Looks like they were right.
Make camp here! We need to look around. I don't get it. Nothing in this tide makes sense.
Why's that?
We're well below the deep roads. Whatever dwarves lived here, they came long before the first blight. But where are the statues of paragons? I don't recognize these markings on the wall, or anything in the rubble.
Who knows how old these ruins are? Maybe your people were different back then.
I know enough about our history to know we haven't changed much. Dwarves have been mired in tradition for many ages. These dwarves might have been unique. If so, I hope they kept their valuables close at hand.
Ah.
This place better be worth it.
It's just all rubble and ruins. The treasure here.
Man, this Illyrium, though, is crazy. Hi, you two.
You found him! I can't believe it! You found him!
Hello?
I owe you a great debt. I will repay it somehow. I swear my life on it.
No need. I'm glad Sandal was all right.
Because of you. You will not regret this.
Whatever's through there, it seems still intact. Think we'll find anything?
Bartrand is far more enthralled with this place than you are.
Unlike him, I wasn't born in Orzammar. I wouldn't even be down here if there wasn't profit in it. This entire place gives me the chills. Let's hope it's worth it.
Whatever we find, it might not be very pleasant.
I suppose we'll need to go down there to find out.
Yeah, he hates the deep roads. Or Orichalcum? I don't know. Like lyrium. Orichalcum is a metal most commonly encountered in liquid form. Unlike lyrium, however, Orichalcum forms pools and must be drawn like water rather than mined. Deep orichalcum is the most common type of metal and is often found in places where opals are mined. The rare crystalline ori is found in small pools in mountains. Folk wisdom says that a drop of ori mixed with wine is a potent aphrodisiac, though it has a pungent smell similar to lye. So I could not bring myself to put this legend to the test. Excerpt from the Alchemical Primer of Metallurgy, Volume 1, Loquitus of Marnispel. Ah. So it's liquid. It's a liquid metal. Just an ominous long hallway. That's fine. Oh.
You see what I'm seeing?
Is that lyrium?
It's definitely magic. And not the good kind.
Doesn't look like any kind of lyrium I've ever seen. Look at this, Bartrand. An idol made out of pure lyrium, I think. Could be worth a fortune.
You could be right. Excellent find.
Not bad. We'll take a look around. See if there's anything further in.
You do that.
The door!
Bartrand! It's shut behind you!
You always did notice everything, Varric.
Are you joking? You're going to screw over your own brother for a lousy idol?
It's not just the idol. The location of this tag alone is worth a fortune, and I'm not splitting that 3 ways. Sorry, brother.
Bartrand! Bartrand! Oh, I swear I will find that son of a bitch. Sorry, Mother, and I will kill him. Let's hope there's a way out of here.
Alright, awesome. Bartra's locked us in. He's betrayed us. Woo! Great. Man, they make the lyrium look so good, though. Like, I want to just eat that. I want to just bite it. Crunch into it like rock candy.
Enough. You have proven your mettle. I would not see these creatures harmed without need.
You're the first one here that hasn't simply attacked us.
They will not assault you further, not without my permission.
What are these things? They seem like rock wraiths, but...
They hunger. The profane have lingered in this place for ages, beyond memory, feeding on the magic stones until the need is all they know.
The lyrium? That's what sustains them.
I am not as they are. I am a visitor.
Visitor? Hey, Anders?
It seems mostly interested in their hunger. It's a demon, come to feed.
Oh.
I would not see my feast end. I sense your desire. You seek to leave this place, but you will need my aid to do so.
Don't do it. Demons will trip you up every time.
Could be a way out of here. I don't know.
What are our options?
Why do we need your aid to leave?
There is another door that leads into the paths far above us. That is what you seek. It has been sealed, however, and cannot be opened without a key. I know where the key is. Do as I ask, and I shall tell you.
So what do you think?
Oh, fuck if I know. Anders says not to do it. Varric doesn't really seem to care. Carver wants us to do it. because of course they're on fucking opposite sides. Holy shit. If you accept the deal, Anders goes, his rivalry goes up 15%. Fuck that, dude.
We're not dealing with a demon.
Most unwise.
Run while you can!
That's enough!
I'll show you what it takes to win! That's enough out of you!
Nicely done.
Results, don't you?
Oh my god, Anders. You were going so fast. That man was skedaddling.
What is this place?
This is the vault. The dwarves would have brought their... No, that can't be good.
No, probably not. Damn! That was scary. What is this? Is it a fucking Final Fantasy boss? What's happening?
Gotcha. Go down!
That's how we did it back in Ferelden! I've got this one! You went the wrong way!
That's enough!
Hide. Carver, get in here!
Go down!
Woo! Got his ass.
Whew. The rock wraiths are supposed to be dwarven legends. They're not even supposed to be real.
Looked pretty real to me.
I suppose it doesn't matter. Look at what it was guarding.
Oh my god.
Let's see if there's something that can help us get out of here.
Whoa. The key. I didn't need that fucker anyway. Oh my god, there's so much.
A key. The kind that opens doors, I hope.
Yeah, I hope
Let's
so.
collect the best pieces we can carry out of here and then go.
Alrighty.
I'd say this is our way back.
How long to get back?
If we're unlucky, maybe a week.
And if we're lucky?
We stumble over Bartrand's corpse on the way.
She's like, oh no.
This part of the deep roads looks familiar.
We're back where we started. And in only 5 days. Not bad, eh?
Think we could take a break? I feel wrong.
Let's make camp if you're sick.
I'll wager it was those deep mushrooms we found.
No. It's...
Carver!
It's the Blight. I can sense it.
just like that Templar, Wesley. I'll be just as dead. Just as gone.
There must be some other way.
I'm not going to make it
Not to the surface. Not anywhere. It's getting worse.
There might be something we can do. I stole the maps from a warden that had come to Kirkwall. I wanted to know if he was looking for me. He wasn't. The maps were for planning their own expedition into the deep roads.
Does that mean the Grey Wardens are here?
If the Wardens are here, I know where. We could bring Carver to them.
And what? Become a Grey Warden?
Is becoming a Grey Warden a cure?
Yes, I suppose it is. But it's not without a price. One not everyone is willing to pay.
What price? Maker's breath, spit it out.
The process of becoming a warden is unpleasant and irreversible. It also means you might never see your brother again. He might survive the Blight, but at the cost of becoming a Grey Warden. It's not an easy life, trust me.
What about you? You're not a Grey Warden anymore?
You think I got away? Eventually they or the Circle will drag me back. I've got no illusions about that.
Is this even possible? How does someone become a Grey Warden?
I can't tell you. But it's not something you can undo once it's done. Even if you want to.
This just keeps sounding better and better.
They might agree to it, however. That's if we can find them in time.
If there's even a chance, we must take it.
Then I hope I'm right.
What's wrong?
I think they're nearby. Or it could be Darkspawn.
Oh. Jeez.
Who's laughing? When's the fighting start? Bianca's starting to get bored. One for me. How many of you got, Bob?
Anders.
Fancy meeting you here, Stroud.
Stroud.
I could say the same. I thought you were through fighting Darkspawn.
I'm not here to fight Darkspawn. I came looking for you.
You mean the boy as a recruit? Of course you do. I'm sorry. I know this comes as no comfort to you, but we do not recruit Grey Wardens out of pity. It is no kindness.
You think it's kinder to let Carver die from the Blight?
Sometimes it is. Yes.
Stroud, trust me when I say this one is worth your time. With the Blight over, you Wardens don't have recruits lining up.
This is no simple thing, Anders. This may be as much a death sentence as the sickness, and you know it.
He'll die anyway. Take him and try. I'm asking you.
If the boy comes, he comes now, and you may not see him again. Being a Grey Warden is not a cure. It is a calling.
Are you sure about this?
I wish it hadn't worked out this way.
We must move quickly if we are to make the surface in time.
Then, I guess this is it. Take care of Mother.
That was sad. Mom's gonna be fucking pissed at me.
Home, sweet home. Finally. Oh, I wonder if Bartrand came back to the city. You think I'd be that lucky?
Luck hasn't exactly been our strong point so far.
This is true. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother.
He'll make it. Carver's stronger than he thinks.
I should have seen Bartran's betrayal coming. I'll find that maggot if it's the last thing I do. I imagine you'll be heading home to, tell the family.
I don't have much choice.
You'll be a wealthy woman, Hawk. It wasn't all for nothing.
Oh no.
Oh, my baby. You made it home. Carver isn't with you.
No.
Is he coming back?
I don't know.